All you have to do is let me.
The Kelet region had a constant conflict with sea creatures, or the Marants, due to their place of residence. There were many islands that the Kelet's fleet protected. Kelet was one of the main coastal borders between seas and lands. Many legendary admirals came and went as the commander of the huge fleet of this land. Rookie sailors also dreamed of becoming the senior admiral of the fleet one day. It is said that the ancient spirits of this land always protect them. Of course, many believe that these are legends, and that ancient spirits are not involved among the novice sailors. There was a talented young man who, during his years of trying to gain fame and prestige, never thought about what fate awaited him. The Kuka started his career as a hunter, and it wasn't long before he earned a place among the hunter sailors. But this was not enough to become an admiral, which was his goal. So he embarked on a journey that everyone believed he would not return. The Kunkka started his career as a hunter, and it wasn't long before he earned his place among the hunter sailors. But this was not enough to become an admiral, which was his goal. So he embarked on a journey that everyone believed that he would not return. From now on, his life was devoted to protecting this land and the surrounding islands over the years. He won many legendary battles, such as the Battle of Trembling Isle, which is considered one of the fiercest naval battles in history. The Battle of Port Magnan, where he acquired a sword called the Tsunami Blade, and many others.
He had no difficulty in protecting the areas under his control, and his fleet had become so powerful that he did not dare to limit it so easily until demons came.
No one knew where these demons came from, but the people of this land called them cataracts. Cataract was a place near this land that appeared with the arrival of the demons, and there was no such place before the arrival of the demons. For years these demons attacked the Clad and its surrounding lands, and Kunkka, in addition to his conflict with the Maranths, now had to fight with the demons as well. Some time passed like this until the fateful Battle of Trembling Isle 2 took place. Little by little, the cataract demons gained more power than before, until they attacked Trembling Isle in a concentrated manner on that historic day. Kunkka, who noticed this huge attack from the other side, quickly sent his entire fleet to war. This was the largest battle in which the Kunkka and the Clad fleet had participated, and it was the only time that Kunkka doubted whether he could handle it or not. The battle began, and the demons and the Clad fleet fought with all their might. But a short time after the battle, Admiral Kunkka's fear became a reality, and he realized that his strength could not reach them. Although Kunkka's pride did not allow him to run away from any battle, if he had the conditions and possibility, he would have done it to save his army's life. But there was no condition to retreat. One by one, the ships of the Clad were sunk along with his soldiers, and there was nothing to do. Kunkka did not come. As a last effort, a group of Clad witches and wizards began to perform suicide spells that were said to be able to make the ancient spirits of the Clad land appear. They were summoned to help their fleet. With this incident, the page was more or less turned, and the Clad fleet was able to deal with the demons. The war continued like this for a while, until suddenly something strange happened. Of a terrible creature were found. Everyone realized that this creature is the god of the oceans, and his presence ended the battle, and the war ended quickly. What exactly happened there remains to be said. But what is certain is that after that incident, the cataract was destroyed and returned to the place where it had appeared. And there was no trace of the Kunkka and Clad fleets left, and after the departure of the god of the oceans, there was nothing left. There was no living creature nearby, except the dreaded Tidehunter, who had summoned the god of the oceans and ended the war. Tidehunter was the only survivor of the battle, or at least he thought so. A few days later, Kunkka's body was found kilometers away from Clad, on one of the beaches where the Keen lived. Kunkka had lived a healthy life, but many say that Kunkka actually died once, and it was the charm of the Clad witches, which brought him back to life, because even now Kunkka has the magical power of his ancestors and uses them. Although he no longer has a fleet, the last ship of his fleet was magically saved. But he only repeats the moments of his sinking over and over again.